Yeah, I think it's extremely beneficial to get such a high quality performance gym being put in place, and to have all the different equipments, the physios, the science involved. I think it will massively boost, the team, because we'll all be able to train together, have the facilities to get us in tip-top form, and be able to have a better stab at the competition going forward. I think it'd be huge to see Irish games played here in Galway. I think for a long time there's been a lot of people this side of the country that would love to see games, but maybe it might not be easy for them to travel to Dublin, and to have thing there, maybe we'll get a crowd going, and even people that aren't particularly involved in basketball would love to see an Irish game if it's just so close around us. So I think it'd be huge for Galway to get something like that.
I think it'd be unbelievable, it'd save a lot of money. Talking from experience, costs a lot to travel around the country, travelling to Cork, Dublin, Belfast even. So save a lot of time and money, especially for parents who will be struggling to make ends meet, help them a lot. And just what NUIG have to offer as well, help players get better and improve on the game. Yeah,
it's massive to have a centre of excellence here in Galway. Basketball wise, there's a large number of international players that have come from the west of Ireland, and to have in a place where all of Ireland comes to train is great for us here in Galway. The facilities here in NUI Galway have improved massively over the last 10 years. With the Kingfisher, the pool and everything that we have here in Galway, it's getting to be on a par with American and Canadian colleges. We're improving all the time. You'll see next year, hopefully, when we're back playing with Mystics and with NUIG Mary in the Men's Super League, we have new baskets, new lines done on the court, and the facilities here are improving all the time.
NUI Galway are delighted to enter this partnership with Basketball Ireland. To develop a centre of excellence for the basketball players in the Western region is in line with the overall strategy of the sports department. We have developed a sports relationship now with quite a number of national government bodies, but we have a long-term relationship with Basketball Ireland. We have a development officer in place for over 5 years, and we're developing the sport, both the men and women's side. So now to have the national teams training with us for developing an expertise for our coaches, and for us to be able to support the national team in terms of testing, sports sciences, academic studies, it's a natural fit for both institutions. Basketball is a sport that's played at every level in the country, and we would like to see the national team excel and start to take its place in European basketball. And as a university, we see ourselves in supporting that. It's in line with what we do academically. As a university, we prepare people to perform when they leave here, to reach their maximum potential. Basketball is played nationally in Ireland, and it is an ambitious sport, and for many years it has been out of the international programme. And Basketball Ireland now has become very ambitious to reinstall basketball as a high-performance sport in the country. And as a university, we're looking forward to playing our part to help Basketball Ireland to have high-performance basketball right across the country. We see ourselves developing athletes at a very important stage of their development, between 17 and 22. They will go on from here to be the best they can be once they're senior. And we feel, as an academic institution, as a place of education, we have a role to educate and develop the players as well as the students. So we're really looking forward to working with basketball over the next number of years. This agreement is through 2026, but we hope to see it continue into the future.
NUI Galway Basketball is really excited about this development. With the inclusion of Basketball Ireland coming on board, it's going to mean that our players will be able to experience that different level of science in basketball and in sport. Usually our players, like the likes of Malik and Aine, who are here today, would be travelling around the country and going to international trainings. Now we're going to be able to have those trainings in Galway. We're going to be able to experience the high level of coaching that is needed to develop the game. It's a really positive move on behalf of Basketball Ireland to start this progress, which will travel around the country, hopefully, so that there will be other centres of excellence. And thanks to NUI Galway for having the forward thinking to actually start all these progresses with the NGBs also. The growth locally will be dependent on the different level of teams and coaches that we have coming into the Centre of Excellence. We will have international teams, all ages and all genders, coming in playing within the Centre of Excellence, and part of the agreement that we have with Basketball Ireland will be that our coaches locally will be able to attend international sessions. That will in turn develop our coaches, which is a huge part of our game. We need to develop our coaches locally, but we also need to develop our female and male coaches so that we have a level of expertise going forward, going out to all of our clubs in Galway and Mayo and Sligo. And to do this, we need to have that high level of expertise coming in, which we will within the Centre of Excellence. As I said, there will be the international teams coming doing their training, plus we will have international games taking place in Galway, which hasn't really happened in a long time. So we will have international competitive games as part of a programme going forward. And this again will mean that our players don't necessarily have to travel all around the country, that they'll be able to get this expertise locally. And as a result, that expertise will travel down to the different clubs in our area. This in turn has to benefit our local clubs.